No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit. What's up, guys? YaVonda MsYaYa here, and you are tuning into my 2 cents in a sip podcast. Yes, guys, I am here today to give you the latest updates on the scene, the Missy Rich scene, that is. Guys, if you haven't watched the Oscars that premiered last night, okay, March 27th, where Will Smith politely walked on the stage while Chris Rock was hosting after his first joke and smacked the shiznai out of him. It's not a joke, guys. If you haven't seen it, I know you haven't seen it, okay? Because we barely watch the Oscars. I know we don't watch the Oscars like that, for real. There's nobody performing at the Oscars. We barely win most of the time. Women, that is. Black women. But, you know, black men, you know, they win majority of the time. But for us not to watch this and Will Smith to show out like that, first off, I gotta say, Will Smith is a fellow Libra, like I am, okay? So we don't take no junk. So that really had to either hit a button for him, or first I thought it was an act. I really thought it was an act, because ain't no way you can hold your composure. MsYaYa Organics is bringing an all-new coupon code with a discount for any purchase of any product at any time. Use coupon code YaVonda20 at checkout to receive that discount. That's YaVonda20 at checkout for all hair types: straightened hair, type 2 hair, type 3 hair, and type 4 hair. It is all there with MsYaYa Organics. And when I say hold your composure, I'm talking about Chris Rock. Like, you literally saw this man walking up to you. Was he smiling? Was he saying, just go with it, just go with it? Like, what was going on in his face as you stood there with your hands behind your back as if they were tied, laughing and smiling and grinning? Like you on that stuff that Pookie was on in New Jack City. Like, what was so funny as he got up from his seat and start walking up to you? Like, that was weird, first of all. So I don't know if Will had something going on where he was like, just go with it, I have to do this. I don't know. But if he did not say nothing and he straight just walked up to you, you left your hands behind your back with a smile and just took that slap. That's like, I couldn't believe it, guys. And then after the smack, because it was about him opening the jacket so he can loosen his arms up, Will Smith, that is. He had to open up his jacket first while he's walking down the runway like a male model and loosened up his jacket. All this time, guys, Chris Rock's hands are still behind his back, laughing, cheesing. You see them white, pearly whites. And Will Smith is walking up, unloosening or untying his suit, and gets to him. His hands are still, Chris Rock's hands does not leave his back until after the smack. He did not fall over. He did do a little stumble, caught his balance, and was like, whoa. And Will took a second after the smack to stand there like, what? And then just turned around and never turned back around to him. So he was able to turn around and just walk away. Chris Rock ain't run up on him, didn't nothing, just said, whoa, whoa. So that was just crazy. So he walked off or whatever like that. Then later on, he apologized. Of course, he crying and stuff, saying, he apologized to the award ceremony, the awards, and to the viewers, crying, Will Smith, that is. But I heard it's because Chris Rock said a joke to Jada, who's there with her, fresh cut, looking like the Jada we all know, okay? Matrix Jada, to be exact, to me. And he said, okay, Jada, G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. And Jada did a fake smile but rolled her eyes. Will laughed, but like a ha-ha, fakeness, like, So as he's continuing, Chris Rock says, it's a joke. It was a joke for G.I. Jane. So Chris Rock about to continue on, but before he gets to continue on, here's Will walking up the runway. So it was that quick. Okay, so later after he got punched and Will walked off, Chris Rock says, Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Wow. Whoa. And then he was like, that's the greatest moment in TV history. Of that right there told you guys right there that we was not watching this. Okay? And that we had to turn to this if we, bionically heard him say that. But him saying that's TV history is basically Oscar history, because no one watches the Oscars for real. So, Will Smith said, keep my wife's effing name out your mouth. It was a joke, Chris Rock. Will Smith, keeps my wife's effing name out your effing mouth. Chris Rock, okay, I will. It was just, y'all, it was a moment in TV history and Oscar history, if you ask me. And if we weren't watching this year, guys, I bet you we all going to watch next year's. We're going to put that on the calendar next year. When does the Oscars come on? Because Will Smith showed his ass last year, and I know somebody else going to show their ass this year. Now that they know we're watching, of course. No tea, no wine, no shade. Just my 2 cents and a sip. No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit. So let's talk about why this is such a big thing. Why now Will Smith is trending everywhere, for what he did. It's like, honestly, what's not trending is Will Smith won an Oscar for Best Actor. Okay? Will Smith won an Oscar for Best Actor in the movie King Richard. That's what's not trending. But what is trending is Will Smith, of course, smacking Chris Rock. And yes, it's funny, guys, but to us grown-ups out there, we're like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe Will Smith showed his ass like that. After, having to keep his composure through everything that him and his wife has gone through, the criticism and backlash that his wife, Miss Jada Pinkett Smith, has received from the entanglement to, just all the rumors. And of course, he's done some things on his part as well. But he at least either handled it outside of national television, handled it like a man, of course. But to do this is like really stooping low, like very low to us grown-ups out there. It's funny, but it's really stooping low because, okay, after he walked off the stage after smacking him, I heard that it was because Jada Pinkett started crying. Because when he was saying, keep my wife's name out your mouth, you did not see Jada at the table anymore with him where she was at the table with him. But I heard that Denzel Washington came and got her or whatever and spoke to Will. And when Will gave his acceptance and apology speech, he said that Denzel came to him and said that be careful, because at your highest moments is when the devil comes for you. And then to you guys that don't get that out there, that means his highest moment is winning an Oscar as a black man and a black actor that's done so much in the past 20 to 30 years of entertainment. Your highest moment, you've just reached it. And this is what's trending about your highest moment. That damn devil. And then to a black man, to another fellow black man. So if this was off camera or on TikTok, something that happened after the awards, backstage, it would still be funny. It would be like, damn, all right, I bet you better keep his wife's name out your mouth. That's what I'm talking about. That would have been an okay too. Smacked him backstage, smacked him out in the streets and someone caught it on TikTok, whatever. Called him out, whatever, man to man. But to go on the Oscar stage and do that, Will, it's just like, woo. Either you're that arrogant now, you feel like you got that, you fed up with it now. It might have been even better if it was a white guy. I don't know, guys. I'm just being honest. No tea, no wine, no shade. I'm just saying. Two dudes, we got enough of dudes fighting dudes. And especially over women and your woman that you've been with for 30 years. Like, come on. But that is the latest updates and entertainment news going down on the scene. And yes, you hear it here, guys, on My 2 Cents in a Sip podcast. And you know, we are trending and streaming and playing on so many platforms. Spotify, Apple, Radio Public, Acast, Google Podcasts, Anchor. Make sure you tune in. And to catch all the episodes, guys, you have to subscribe. It's $1.99 to subscribe to My 2 Cents in a Sip podcast and hear all the episodes that's going down on the scene. And yes, they are dropping like flies. And I want you guys to stay updated with the latest updates, reviews, random topics, women issues, advice, and so much more, guys. Tune in. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more. No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit. Okay, guys. So I just wanted to play a little clip of this for you guys so you can hear it for yourself. Again, we did not watch this, so I want you guys to hear it here first.
London! I love the part where it said, King Lear don't got nothing on me. Y'all gotta see it, it's really good. You know who's got the hardest job tonight? Javier Bardem and his wife are both nominated. Now, if she loses, he can't win. He is praying that Will Smith wins, like, please, Lord. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Richard. Oh, wow. Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me. Get my name out your fucking mouth. Wow, dude. Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was the greatest night in the history of television. Okay. So we...
Oh, yeah, guys. So now, like I said, no one watches the Oscars, really. I did hear that Beyonce was performing at the Oscars. And from a millennial that grew up with Beyonce, I feel, I still was not going to watch the Oscars. But the good thing is she opened the show, so she got it over and out the way. All right. And a host was Regina Hall, Amy Schumer, and... I think it's Wanda Sykes. I think it's Wanda. So they was hosting. Beyonce opened it up, and Chris Rock was not a host. He was just presenting an award. So he was presenting an award, and he said a few jokes. And maybe that's why Will went out there, because you're not even the host. So you're not getting paid to tell jokes. You're getting paid to present an award. So you're not going to come out here, look at my wife's head, and take a dig at her like you're paid to host and make jokes tonight because you're a comedian. No. You were supposed to present the award. You saw Jada, saw her head, said, hey, and said, can't wait to see G.I. Jane too. Maybe he thought she was coming out with the movie. Maybe he don't watch Red Table Talk and know that Miss Jada Pinkett Smith has been battling with alopecia for the past 5 or so years. So it could have been miscommunication, and that's what I mean when you're an adult and when you're a grown-up and when you're over 30 at any age. You should be able to handle it man to man, and especially being in entertainment, both of these guys, but a big part on Will, because I don't think anybody has kept their composure like Chris Rock kept his composure, except for Taylor Swift. She did keep her composure really good after Kanye came up there and snatched the mic from her. But this trumps it, because Will put his hands on Chris Rock, and it took him about a good 5 to 6 minutes to get back to, okay, I got to present this award. And at that whole 5 or 6 minutes, he's still standing on the stage in front of hundreds and thousands of peers, fellow entertainers, and viewers nationally, live. So I don't know if that was live, but it was crazy. So that is our entertainment news update for today, guys. If you haven't check it out. If you haven't seen it or heard about it, or you heard about it and want to see it, just go on Google, go on YouTube, go on New York Times, go on people.com, go on TikTok. I'm pretty sure they got some memes going on Instagram, Facebook. Just put in Oscar Will Smith. Okay? And again, the biggest news in entertainment should be Will Smith won an Oscar. Now, I think he won 2. But Will Smith won an Oscar for Best Actor, not Best Supporting Actor. Best Actor. And any Oscar in our community and culture is a big nod. Like, so I'm not taking that away for supporting actors or even participating actors, okay? Helping out actors, okay? Extras that get Oscars. That's very, well deserved. And of course, actors don't act to get an Oscar. But once on that platform that we're usually not seen on, that is a big thing. So big ups and congratulations to Will Smith, my fellow Libra mate, for winning an Oscar for Best Actor. Denzel does have an Oscar for Best Actor, and he won that Oscar with his movie Training Day. So, big ups, and he gave him some good advice on that. Wish the best to Jada Pinkett. Stay shining bright as always. I love you. Jada Pinkett from Baltimore. She went to high school in the School of Arts with Tupac Shakur when they lived in Maryland. Check out the movie if you need to see that. And they were really close in the early days, okay? Yes, I'm a millennial, so I know all of that. I do my history and I know stuff. So make sure you guys continue to contact me and check me out, YaVonda.MsYaYa.com, for more of the YaVonda MsYaYa official brand. Make sure you subscribe to my 2 Cents in a Cent podcast on Spotify. Make sure you reach out if you need to by email, info@YaVondaMsYaYa.com. We are at the end of March. It's been a great and wonderful, happy Women's Month. But again, the lines are still open for anyone that want to interview or come on and co-host with me. I have, spoke with a few people, guys, and they are so shy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have the camera on you. It's just your voice. So these are people that are not used to, being in this type of atmosphere, but still got a little to say. So we're going to try to get them on, or I'll just be giving their advice for you. Whatever makes them more comfortable, okay? No tea, no wine, no shade, guys. Again, contact me on the website. Reach out to me via social media, TikTok, MsYaYa 2 Cents, Facebook, My 2 Cents in a Sip, YaVonda MsYaYa Rich is on Facebook, Instagram, Real MsYaYa Rich, MRS Studios, TV. Just so much going on. And guys, make sure you check out aromaspyhavencandles.com. No sale going on right now, but there is still so much to get your mood right, okay? No tea, no wine, no shade. It's my 2 cents. Now sit.